So today we are going to go over Math 8 Unit 1. This curriculum is from Canada, Alberta, not the US, or BC, or anything else. So in Unit 1, we will talk about perfect squares and square roots. Perfect square is the product of a number multiplied by itself. If you take a perfect square, you can arrange it into a square. So if you had 4 circles, you could arrange them into a perfect square. If you could do the same with 9, 16, and so on. Next, we have square roots. These are 1 or 2 equal factors of a number. For example, 3 times 3 equals 9, making 9 a perfect square, right? So only square numbers can be square rooted perfectly. So the square root of 9 is 3. And 3 squared equals 9, so 9 square rooted equals 3. Make sense? Now we have Pythagoras' theorem. Now that you know about squares and square roots, we'll put them to good use. Pythagoras' theorem is used to find the long side of a right triangle, also known as the hypotenuse. The short sides of the triangle are called legs. So to get the hypotenuse, the formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. But since the c is squared, we'll have to square root it to get the real answer. So if a was 2 and b is 5, then 2 squared is 4 plus 5 squared, which is 25, equals c squared. So now we have 4 plus 25 equals c squared. 4 plus 25 is 29. So c squared equals 29. And the square root of 29 is 5.385. So c equals 5.385. Factors are next. So factors are the numbers you multiply together to get another number. For example, 2 and 5 are factors of 10 because 2 times 5 equals 10. You can determine all the factors of a number by making a factor house. There's also the tree and the rainbow methods, but personally, I think this is the easiest. So if we have the number 18, we make or start a factor house like this. And so we put 1 times 18 under it because 1 times 18 equals 18. And so we put all the other equations that could equal 18 using multiplying under 18 too. So we have 1 times 18, 2 times 9, and 3 times 6. So we have 1, 2, 3. It's not divisible by 4. 18 is not divisible by 5 either. And so we come back to 6. All the numbers under the roof are 18's factors. A GCF is the greatest common factor. So if we have 18 and 12, the GCF would be 6. Now we have multiples. This is basically skip counting. The multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, etc. The LCM means the lowest common factor. If we are looking for the LCM, I normally list the first 5 factors. So if we're looking for the LCM of 2 and 5, start listing with the smaller number. 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Then move on to the 5s. 5, 10, wait, stop. If you already encountered a number that is both lists, you can just stop there. You don't need to continue listing the rest of the 5. So, the lowest common multiple of 2 and 5 is 10. Okay, that's it for today. I might be back soon, but we'll see. See ya! I'm sorry for the stammering.